Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Rusna Ayuni from DKI 2E. So here I will explain about facilities layout. Facilities layout is considered as one of the most important design decisions. We must ensure that production schedules are met in the short, mid and long terms and at the lower cost while adequately using space and guaranteeing in certain degree of flexibility for future relayouts and minimum health or security risks at work. The next is aggregate planning. Aggregate planning is the process of developing, analyzing, and maintaining a preliminary, approximate schedule of the overall operations of an organization. The aggregate plan generally contains target sales forecast, production levels, inventory levels and customer backlogs. It means mengandungi ramalan jualan yang disasarkan, tahap pengeluaran, tahap inventory dan tunggakan pelanggan. Next, it involves determining the best quantity to produce and selecting the lowest cost method. Maksud melibatkan penentuan kuantiti terbaik untuk dikeluarkan dan pemilihan kaedah kos terendah yang fleksibel dalam kapasiti sambil memenuhi keperluan pengeluaran. So for example for chase approach, so we can see there's a table. It shows the total annual demand forecast, which is the total is 1674 units of mini food chopper. So using this table, we put the amount at the demand forecast for the table that we make this table, and for the demand forecast for month of January 97, follow the table that has given the total annual demand forecast. We just put the value from there. In chase approach, we have workers needed. So workers needed, the value we get from. So we just refer to the additional data. So the workers needed, we refer to additional data, which is productivity, 10 units per worker per month. That means we just take the 97, divide to 10, then we get 9.7 and just round off that number and we get 10. So the number hired for month of February is 1 and March 15 minus 11, then we get 4. So for number fired, for the first month, we refer to additional data, beginning workforce size. Here we can see 20 workers available at the beginning of January. But in our table, we just need 10 workers only. Then 20 workers minus 10, then we get 10 workers. So number fired for January, we get 10. So next, in chase approach, we have hiring cost. So this value we refer to the value above number hired 1. So next, go to the additional data, refer to additional data, hiring cost, which is 250 per worker hired. So 150 we minus to 1, then we get 250. So next, firing cost. Additional data, we can see firing cost is 150, and then we just minus to with number fired here at the table that we do just now. Number fired, we get 10. Then the total is 1,500. So 1.5k for firing cost in January. The labor cost is refer to additional data. The regular pay is 2,500. So we just minus it with workers needed. For January is 10. So we get 25,000. All of the 3 hiring, firing, regular payroll costs. And then we get the total is 437 and 100. The total annual cost. So the next is production scheduling. So before we start the method, first come first serve. There is a table that gives us the value of job work processing time and job due date. Also the job, which is we can see here mini food chopper, electric blender, rechargeable mini blender and mini manual twist cutter. So we use this table to do our first come first serve method. First come first serve mean we serve the customer that come first. So here we just use the only table that has given, which is mini food chopper, electric blender, rechargeable mini blender and twist cutter. So we just take the value of job work processing time and the job due date value, and then for this method in production scheduling we must find the flow time value and also the job lateness value. So for flow time for mini food chopper we get 3 from the job work processing time, and then electric blender flow time we get 13, which is we just take the above value from mini food chopper at flow time 3, we just plus with 10 from job work processing time we add electric blender and then we get 13. Also rechargeable mini blender 13, we just plus with 7 and then we get 20. So it's same with mini manual twist cutter. Okay, next for job lateness, there is no job lateness for mini food chopper and electric blender, but rechargeable mini blender we get the value of job lateness, which is we get 2 because 20 minus 18, then we get 2 days job lateness for rechargeable mini blender. And for twist cutter we get 13, 25 minus 12, so we get 13. From the table that we has finished put the value for flow time and job lateness, we can find the average completion time, which is we get 15.3, and the utilization is 41%, and average number of jobs in the system is 2.44 jobs, and last is average job lateness is 3.75 days, which is 4 days. Next, for supply chain management. In this business, we find a supplier that can give us a low price with a high quality, and we also find a supplier that can give us a convenience such as save time and fast delivery. It means kita perlu mencari pembekal yang dapat memberi kita harga yang rendah dan kualiti yang tinggi serta mampu memberikan kita kemudahan seperti menjimatkan masa dan penghantarannya cepat. Okay, dengan pembekal yang baik, kita dapat memastikan produk kita dapat dikeluarkan pada tarikh yang ditetapkan untuk memenuhi permintaan pelanggan.